welcome to Shilling Unfolds. About 3 weeks ago, I had an accident in Chiang Mai, Thailand. I was on vacation and I was doing a lot of rock climbing. Just a little bit of background, I am not a boulderer, if that's a word. I am more of a rock climber. In terms of bouldering, I don't have a lot of experience. I think up until the accident, I have maybe bouldered once or twice, so hence the accident. The bouldering routes in the bouldering gym is either number graded or color graded. So I was attempting something that is yellow. White is the easiest one, and yellow is the second easiest one. And it wasn't the easiest route, but it was easy enough for my level. I was attempting the last crag hold of the route, and as I made the attempt, I fell and my hand slipped and I fell unanticipated on towards the crash pad. And because it was unanticipated, so I didn't prepare myself very well as I landed on the crash pad, and straight away to ice the ankle. It was swelling quite a lot, and I wasn't in excruciating pain, but I was in enough pain to know that this is not the normal. So me and my ex-partner at that time decided to go to the hospital to have it checked out, and at the A&E in the Chiang Mai hospital, they did a CT scan and X-ray, and true enough, I did have multiple fractures, and the A&E doctor wanted to operate straight away. I was not prepared to have an operation, and I didn't want to be stuck in Chiang Mai pending the recovery. So I made a decision to fly back to Singapore straight away, and Singapore is only 3 hours from Chiang Mai. So I took the first flight out the next day, and upon landing to Singapore, I went straight to the A&E. And within 24 hours of admission, I got my surgery. So right now, as I'm making this video, I am about 3 weeks post-op. Just about the surgery, I had a surgery called left calcaneus ORIF, ORIF. And it's a short term for a longer word, but I will put down the whole term in the description bar. It's basically having some hardware installed on the bone, and hence Iron Woman. Well, I had a plate that's installed on the left side of my left heel bone, and also a longish screw, I would say 1 inch or maybe a little bit more, at the tail end of my heel bone. So it is just to piece all the, because it was a multiple fracture, so the hardware is needed to piece all the bones together so that it heals properly. It's still a little bit raw and there's some dry blood there, but within a week or so, I think it should be cleared right now. I am at this phase of my recovery that is called non-weight bearing, so I am not allowed to place weight on my left heel. And I'm also out of the cast already for almost a week or so now. I am in the air boots, which is this one, and I still have my flexibility. Yeah, so the air boots is not so much to immobilize the joint. I'm allowed to move my ankles within the range that doesn't cause pain, and I'm allowed to wriggle my toes. What I don't have right now is a lot of range, because the tissues and the muscles around the area is really tight. And what I have heard is with the installation of the hardware, it does limit my range quite a lot. So we'll see how that goes. The doctor did suggest that maybe down the road in a year or two, I might need to get the hardware removed, and that's up to individual cases and how I feel with the hardware as well. So right now, I haven't been on my mat. I'm a yoga practitioner as well as a teacher. And I'm quite eager to get on my mat to see what I can do. But right now is the phase where I'm being patient with myself, being patient with my body, trusting my body with what it can do with this injury. So my spirits are still high. I'm definitely not in the dumps or depressed, which is great. This whole incident has taught me a lot already. It's only been 3 weeks, not even a month, but yeah, this is the reason why I want to make this video, because I think it is time for me to put in practice what I usually preach in my yoga classes. That is, yoga is not about practicing to look good. but practicing for what you are right now, for where I am right now. So where I am is, there is some limitations, but it's not about looking perfect or a picture perfect practice. It's more about being on the mat and being with yourself, and being compassionate about your circumstances and not pushing yourself too. I want to detail as much as possible of my journey from now on, because I think this is really worth looking back in years to come, or maybe months, when I'm mobile, eventually, fingers crossed, that yeah, there's some valuable lessons here for me to pick up, and for me, areas of myself, personal development, that I need to attend to. So yeah, if you have watched to the end of this video, thank you. Look forward to providing more creating more content for this channel, and stay tuned.